Hello, everyone, and welcome to the face tutorial. I've gotten many requests over the years to do a tutorial on how to draw a face in Photoshop, and finally, I'm giving it to you guys because, let's be real, how many people can't draw a face? But apparently enough people for me to justify making a face tutorial. Now, what you're going to start with, 1 second, getting loud over here. We're going to go to Photoshop and, hold on guys. My colors are being blocked by my mouse cam, so you're just going to want to pick a dark gray or a light black. And you're going to start with the brush tool, and you're going to go with 5 pixels as your size and 65% on your hardness. That is what I prefer. Some people use different colors, and some people use different hardness and size, but that's what I like. For the eyebrows, which is the first place you want to start, because eyebrows can't have eyes without eyebrows, obviously. So, the way you make this is it's like a bird. Think of a bird, and let me make it a little bit bigger. Think of a bird. This looks like a bird. Now, many people don't know, however, is that during the human gestation period, humans' eyebrows look like this, look like birds. It's only upon their birth that this little part is separated, and that's how their eyes look. So if you want to go for the more realistic and natural eyebrows, I'd recommend going for this. So that is your eyebrows, and you're going to want to use a pretty similar color for your outline of your eyes. And it should be black. It should be black every time. As long as they look like potatoes or a pear, you should be fine. You know, it's not hard. It's not rocket science. Anyways, for the inside of the eye, you're gonna want to color around the pupil what the color of their eyes should be. Now I'm going for a more fantasy character. He's like Edward Scissorhands, but instead of him having scissors for hands, he has the red pupils. So, you know, your character won't look like this. It'll look a little more realistic, but you should always outline your pupils with the color you want your eyes to be. Now, I'm gonna go for the bloodshot look because my character is very distressed from all the people that think he's crazy because he's like a zombie, alien man. And so he has to light up to get his mind off of things. And you know, as long as it looks like the sun, like a Japanese flag or something, you should be pretty good. I say the more lines, the better. So I'm just gonna replicate this, and I'll speed it up for you. Now, onto the mouth. You're gonna want to use a color similar to the one that you used for your eyebrows, preferably black. Now, you don't want your character to look too happy. See this? What I'm doing right now? Perfecto. Any more than that, it's unnecessary. Now, some people might think, I'm gonna start my teeth right in the middle. But no, no, no. You can't just act like he has no lips. That'd be terrifying. So, you start up higher. And the way I see it, the less teeth, the better. And it's always the upper teeth that need to be small. Then you can just kind of do this, and you can actually go out at the lines for this one. I prefer if it went out the lines, because then you can kind of outline it afterwards, and it gives you a good idea for how much it should be outlined. So now we have the base face. You know, this is pretty basic. This is what your character, you know, could look like. You could just do this, right? But you need more facial features. So next up, you want to put like facial hair and all that kind of stuff on, and you know, glasses maybe, and a nose. So before you do all that, you need a head. So choose a good proper head color. But our character is gonna be a little bit wacky. You know, you already seen this guy. He's wacky. He's depressed. So he's gonna have a purple head. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect shape. No one's head is perfect. So that's a nice head shape. no, I don't want to do that. Next, pick some facial hair. We're gonna choose a nice darker yellow green for our beard, and make sure you make it look curly, because the curlier, the better when it comes to facial hair. When you're done with the facial hair, move on to the actual hair. I like to use a nice yellow. Just a nice, straight up swatch one, apparently. This yellow gives a bit of a vibrant feel to your character. Now that you've finished the main area of your character, the last part you want to do, actually, 2 parts left. I'm gonna draw some cheek things. Some cheek stuff. Like so. So it looks a bit like he's been smiling. He's been smiling a lot. Now, to top it off, you're just gonna want to add a nose. Now, I'm the one thing about this that I'm a little bit uncomfortable with is I'm terrible at drawing noses, so I'm gonna have to cheat on this one. So I've just copied and pasted a nose off the internet. So here we've just photoshopped a nose in, and now your character is done. And you can use this in a comic book. You can use this on a poster for a movie. I'm sure they'll accept it. You know, I mean, if you can really replicate what I've made here. But you know, you can always end off your little painting. If it's a fantasy paint, you can always invert the colors because that makes it a little bit more a little more spooky. You know, of course you can revert it if you don't enjoy it. I think this looks a little bit nice. I think this looks nice. I touch it up. I think it fits the character a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed this because you've been requesting it for so long. It's only natural that I give it to you. But I really didn't think people wanted this because I thought everyone knew how to draw a face. I mean, this is the easiest tutorial I ever done. So yeah, I just hope you all enjoyed, and thank you for watching.